mummy and daddy, this one couple at the top created not just children, but a family culture built on a foundation of love and togetherness. A culture that extended far beyond the nuclear unit into a living, bonded clan. It is a remarkable family culture that has survived and thrived across siblings, marriages, vast distances, and the inevitable passage of time. Such a legacy doesn't happen accidentally. It happens because elders intentionally held space, precious bonds were fiercely protected, and relationships were always prioritized above all else. This family didn't just happen, it was built piece by piece with intention and care. This film is a heartfelt celebration of one generation's incredible journey seen through the loving eyes of the next. Every family has a story. This is ours. Memories that made us.
The Tekchandaneys.
When I think of my journey from my college to this date, first and foremost, I was a gold medalist in my engineering college, and then I wanted to go abroad for my masterate, but due to my dad's orders, I had to at the last minute cancel that admission and then get some training and started my job at a salary of just about 350 rupees in 1973. We were, I would say, just about a middle class family with one bread earner and such a large family following.
Right from 1960, I remember about my first nuclear family, which was consist of 7 members, my dad, my mom, and 5 of us. Ramesh being the elder brother, and we were in all 4 brothers and a sister. But at the same time, we were a joint family and we had 20 members within our family. And that consisted of my 3 uncles, my 2 aunts, and my grandmother and grandfather. So we all lived together happily till 1971 when we first lost our grandfather.
My elder brother Ramesh. I will speak when we were kids, how we used to walk together to the school, garden, and other places. But I very well remember when he got married and new Bhabi came in. Number of times they had a dispute with my mother. And my elder brother used to come to me and say, this is happening. I said, you don't worry, I'm with you. We'll face together, don't worry. You are not able to tell them anything, but I will tell them. That is the way we have grown and we are together till now.
Though it was challenging, as I told you, I got married when I was 20, raw from my college studies, but it was my learning ground. My house, his house, like, we did not have many, help. And then it was just learning ground, and I could just learn from them, from his mother, my mother-in-law. Though she was very strong lady, she was quite tough, but she was good at accepting all bahus, with open arms. That was her greatness.
This pleasant journey, I would call, began way back in 1986. Today I'm 38 years old in this family and I'm called a Tekchandani.
We had odd days, we had challenges, especially after resigning from my job when I started the business. I would say she was very supportive.
All along, I was
And-
very supportive,
and,
and then I
uh,
was happy with whatever we had. I have till date. I'm contained with whatever we have.
जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा, ओ हमनवा। जब कोई बात बिगड़ जाए, जब कोई मुश्किल पड़ जाए, तुम देना साथ मेरा, ओ हमनवा। न कोई है न कोई था जिंदगी में तुम्हारे सिवा, तुम देना साथ मेरा, ओ हमनवा। तुम देना साथ मेरा, ओ हमनवा।
Things I admire about my grandparents are that how through all these years, through tough times, how they have stuck together, how they've dealt with things, and now we are privileged enough because of them, because of their hard work and their sacrifice, that we get to live this life, a very, very privileged life where we don't have to worry about food, we don't have to worry about our education, everything because of them.
I think I was the only one who never got a chance to stay with all of them together. They all lived together, and I was born in Bandra, whereas the others grew up together, and I probably kind of missed that. So my grandparents would actually come every alternate weekend to visit us, and I would wait in the balcony, very excited for them. And yeah, it was just a very different feeling, and somewhere, yes, I miss that when I hear the others talk about it.
It was parents, it was grandparents, it was chacha, chachi, chachis were not there rather. Chachas were there, bua was there, and everybody played a role. You know, my mom and dad, they had clear, distinguished roles. My mom used to take care of my studies, make sure that I was comfortable with everything, took care of every little detail, and my dad made sure that he worked hard so that he could get me anything and everything that they would want to give to a child, and not just child, also to their own family, because we grew up in a very strong joint family culture, and I think that is the best part of growing up in this family.
One thing which I loved was eating together, the whole family. हम लोग डैडी को खिला के बाकी सब टेबल पे एक साथ बैठते थे, एक जैसा खाना खाता था, जिसको पसंद नहीं है उसको भी खाना पड़ता था. That was the best thing.
What I miss is that, like, when we go out for dinners, like, we talk a lot and play games. That's what I miss.
The best thing was that my father and mother did for all of us is they made it a ground rule that everybody will eat together on the ground floor. Nobody will be allowed to carry more than one bottle of water to the second floor, so that if they become thirsty, they have to come down to their main place where they were actually born.
Family gatherings for me is a lot of fun. I really look forward to these occasions. I think it just gets us closer. It feels like we are coming back to our bigger families because we are more nuclear now. So when we meet, it's like the whole big family meeting up.
I think the bond and the togetherness, when we, during the festivals, when we all meet up, I'm sure everyone looks forward to the Ganpati celebration, the Diwali lunches and dinners that we do.
The traditions of celebrating festivals differed. They used to literally, pull us out for colors and separately cook meals, etc. That was a big experience for me, other than what I had earlier.
When I came into the family first, I remember having a conversation with my mother-in-law, and she said, I always get emotional when I say this. Wait. Okay, I remember her saying that अगर बेटियां घर का शक्कर होती हैं अगर बेटियां घर का शक्कर होती हैं तो बहुएं घर का नमक होती हैं and yeah, okay, and that kind of encapsulates everything I feel being married into the Tekchandaneys and how I've been welcomed into this family.
So I've known Neetu and actually the Tekchandani family even before I got married to her. I think we were lucky that, I was lucky that I got a chance to marry her and come into the family, know these amazing people, the bond that they share with each other.
I came from a very small family of just 3 people. And for me to, after I got married, to realize that I had to live with 9 people in the house was a bit difficult. So once I went to honeymoon, I didn't, this thought never came to my mind. The day I returned from my honeymoon, I said, my God, where 3 people and where 9 people to live with?
I noticed a fun family, a beautiful family, uh, rooted, humble, and just pure love is what I saw. And yeah, it's been 10 years to this amazing time since I've had the privilege to join the family. And I think everyone has their own unique superpowers in this family. Of course, as Ishita said, Dharmesh being my favorite.
I would take that back if I was you.
So what I admire most about the family is the strong family bonding. As a child, I grew up in a joint family where there was a strong sense of warmth, togetherness, and emotional security. So when I got married, I could see the same family bonding amongst cousins, and I love that.
We respect the fact that our parents have come a hard way in their lives. They have passed on that respect to us, and we also want to continue to give that. Being the daughter of the family, I'm now married, and I'm raising another family. So passing that on is something that I really would like to commend my beautiful family. I have learned a lot.
I feel, mentally more secure, better, knowing that there are people in my corner who will help me out if I ever get into any problems, any situations, and that's really important for me, especially being someone who is in a different country.
Being away from family for so many years, I still feel included in a lot of festivals and gatherings and birthdays and anniversaries and every meeting that happens within the family. So I don't feel left out. I watch the videos, I watch all the photographs that have been taken, and I feel a lot of inclusivity when it comes to the support system.
One thing I miss about going to India is staying up late and like eating food, partying, and like drinking a lot of soda. That's like really fun because I don't get to do that here at home.
I think in today's day and age, we meet several families where the bond ain't as thick as it is here. And I would say that it's not just one set of parents. We've had several set of parents over these generations that have led by example, that have inspired this entire bond.
We may not agree at all times. We don't think alike. We're not certainly alike as personalities. But I think what drives us and moves us forward is that shared heart and that feeling of family and the deep roots that we have. I don't know beyond Badi Mummy and Daddy, but I'd like to believe that they instill those in Dada, Papa, Papu Kaka, Lala Uncle, and then that's carried forward.
Everyone in my family has been self-made, right up from my great grandfathers, coming down to my uncles, my dad, mom, everyone's self-made. And that's something that I've learned from them. And from this SW Parivar, I would that's one takeaway if I've ever been asked, that would be being self-made. I admire how hardworking he is. Even at this age, he never misses a day of work. Even if he's unwell, he makes sure that he'll go to the office. If he can't go, he'll still uh, uh, try to work from home.
Well, we have inherited in them the basic values. Now they have to keep on continuing on that path. We wanted our children to grow up in a manner we grew up in a joint family, so that they should also value the importance of joint family.
Today, we find that there are all nuclear families, one child. Very few families even have two children. So, I would suggest that unity is strength. So, whether it is your own sibling or your cousins, I think they should all be united in the cousin line, with everyone, not remain all by themselves.
I'll just say that what stands out to me the most is that the family does not seem to dwell, does not seem to pause and to wait. They keep moving forward, even when things are not perfect, especially when things are not perfect. And I think that's a admirable quality and a thing that a lot of us can learn from.
Our journey would not be complete without referring to the great part which our younger brother played, Balraj.
My youngest brother, Balraj, who's no more now. Every occasion we miss him, that he should have been with us because he was the youngest one. But we lost him at a very early stage.
Balraj played a great part in my life because he was a part of our business. He was so loving and caring that he virtually was in a great relations with each and every workman in the factory.
जब मेरी शादी हुई तब मम्मी जी ने हमको बताया गया कि ये जो बलराज छोटा है वो आपका बेटा है और जो उससे बड़े हैं अमर, वो बड़ी दीदी जिनकी एनिवर्सरी है होने वाली है अभी 50वीं, वो उनका बेटा है। तो वो हमारे लिए बेटे के जैसे थे और हमारा रिश्ता बहुत ही माँ बेटों के जैसे ही चला।
For someone who knew only Balraj, the warmth and affection I received from one and all in the family made me feel so welcome. Truly a very close-knit and value-oriented family. I've been and will always be a part of this lovely, loving family.
तो बलराज के बारे में मैं एकदम एक एक्साइटिंग स्टोरी है। एक रात हम लोग सब सो रहे थे और हमारा सोने का जो रूम था सेकंड फ्लोर पे था, अवे फ्रॉम मॉम एंड डैड, and all brothers would sleep there, and he was not married, so he was sleeping in the hall. So when we came to sleep, he came to our room and he said, I have to get married to this girl only. She is not our caste and we have to convince mom, dad.
So I said that Mr. Balraj, you have to convince your in-laws. About your parents, we'll take care. And I'm the most badmash person. I said I will deal with my mummy and she will listen to me. She always, she used to. So and then if mummy is convinced, then daddy तो उनके जेब में थे. Immediately हाँ बोलते थे. बोला मानस तो जो चाहे वो थींदो.
मतलब जो आप बोलेंगे वो होगा.
वो होगा.
First love marriage. And inter-religion. That
She's
was the
a Jew.
main thing.
Our Bhabhi is a Jew.
Jew, yeah. So that was the major thing. But it's commendable for my mother-in-law and father-in-law to accept her with open arms. That was really, I mean, we learned that we have to be like them.
And that is the only reason. Then the doors were opened for others.
Yeah.
To get married to
Sonu was saying that.
Parsi, Gujarati, Babaji.
फिर सब लोग आ गए, मयूर टेकचंदानी.
He married a Parsi.
सब religion.
So, now we
that
enjoy
is
with
the
each
best part, I think.
This has changed all over.
Yeah. Whatever age, they accepted it, everyone in the family.
People after 10 years also miss him a lot.
My first memory is probably with my Dada Dadi. Like, I remember playing games on a little Nokia phone. I remember watching cartoons on their TV at like 4 in the night after throwing up and them taking care of me. In the morning, Dadu taking me to the park before school. I feel like my grandparents were a huge part of my childhood, and that's something people my age can't say. Every family has a story. This is ours. These are the memories that made us. The Tekchandaneys.